Nimrod, along with his wife, founded what the Bible refers to as Mystery Babylon, a pagan, false religious system that included worship of many gods and goddesses, fire, serpents, the sun and moon, and the planets, unquote.
The origins of satanic ritual abuse go back to ancient Babylon. The scripture says that the Babylonian mysteries will form the backbone of apostate religion during the last days.
Baal worship in
the temple
children were offered up as sacrifices, and the children were sent to be child prostitutes in the temple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aleister Crowley, the Satanists today, and for the number of years in the past, have basically used his philosophy and his writings as a guide. And that any living being is a storehouse of energy varying in quantity according to the size and health of the animal, and in quality according to its mental and moral character.
Simply, the secret that Crowley uncovered, probably through demonic intervention, is the secret that this immortality is conveyed through tantric sex magic. And the kind of sex magic that we're talking about here, unfortunately, is a sexual violation of a little child. Crowley taught that the way you could live forever was by vampirizing little children sexually.
and sex magic, right? Sex magic is the secret behind all occult practices.
Because a lot of the rituals in the pagan religions, dating all the way back to Egypt, there was this belief that, the rectum and was a place of access or a portal to enlightenment.
That's so strange.
And there were a lot of homosexual orgies and things of that nature as part of the rites and the systems for like Baal worship.
Aleister Crowley, when he would do satanic ritualistic magic, and when he was writing sex blood magic, he found that he would go through these lengthy things to get people rituals to get the demons in, and then if he actually just brought into this circle some other male and did some homosexual act, it was like cutting a shortcut rather than doing all those things to the demonic world.
Right. It's a direct source instead of just doing the other things. Yeah. Wow. And that's why he participated in that. He was a very upfront bisexual because he said that gave him power.
Pedophilia, it's part of Baal worship.
This is another book of Aleister Crowley. We're talking here about the 666. That's the beast. That's Aleister Crowley himself. Moreover, the beast 666 advises that all children shall be accustomed from infancy to witness every type of sexual act, as also the process of birth, lest falsehood fog and mystery stupefy their minds, whose error else might thwart and misdirect the growth of their subconscious system of self-symbolism. What we're talking about there is children from birth being exposed to sex. What we're talking about there is children from birth being exposed to sex. What we're talking about there is children from birth being exposed to sex.
Look at this one. People magazine.
Oh my goodness.
Harry Styles dresses as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz during Halloween-themed concert in New York City.
Those red shoes and the outfit and everything, I haven't looked too deeply into this, but that has Wiccan or occult meanings behind
the red
it.
shoes are like a pedophilia. The shoes are like a pedophilia. The shoes are like a pedophilia thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
old ancient codes that have been around for years and years and years and years. Even the idea of the rose. The rose has been a code for a prostitute since at least the Roman times.
Revelation chapter 17, verses 4 through 5 declare, "The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. And on her forehead a name was written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots, and of the abominations of the earth."
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. That's the biggest problem for children in this industry.
The princess programming is what Fritz Springmeier calls it when you go into these programmings, and the princess programming is actually based on to make you a sex slave.
I don't think you understand the mind control that I have. My mind control is another specimen.
God.
this part right here is going to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that these are sex parties.
Freemasonry. For centuries, it existed in various forms. And if you look in the books, the literature of Masonry, you will find that Masonry says it is the direct linear descendant from the ancient mystery religions, from the ancient fertility cults. Now, what does that mean? That sounds sort of exciting and mysterious and exotic. Well, the ancient fertility cults were cults that revolved around human and animal reproduction. I'm sorry to be blunt, but that's what they mean. It's Baal worship, essentially.
In pedophilia, it's part of Baal worship. Marduk, Molech, Chemosh, the Rothschilds and world's elite that control banking are involved in that. We should all probably know this by now, that the government does take part in all of this.
In Masonic lodges, in an upstairs room somewhere, they will bring in people and sexually abuse them, and sometimes those people are children, so it would fall into the category of pedophilia. And they will lay them on altars in a ritualistic way. They strip them naked. They may drizzle blood over their bodies. They may perform sexual acts serially, meaning more than one person is engaged in this with the victim. And I've ministered to many people who have been abused in Masonic ceremonies, oftentimes by their own fathers, mothers, grandfathers, grandmothers, who were themselves Freemasons and who volunteered to bring their, in this case, children and grandchildren into the lodge to be part of that ritual and that ceremony.